Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been lit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Rodrigo de Paul, is one of the very best when it comes to moving the ball into the final third, and the stats back that up. He's so good at breaking lines, he just seems to know instinctively the spaces he can exploit.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And we're underway. Montiel for De Paul. Ayagun. That has not gone well. And it's McAllister. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Here's a shot. Alvarez! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Argentina! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
Gol de Argentina, convertido en el minuto 13. Número 15.
Argentina make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Tagliafico. Brilliantly cut out. Argentina currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. Meunier. Good ball, good take.
Benin definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
And he's managed to get free. Shapes to shoot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Tries to cross. Punched away. Big chance! Big relief. It just needed better contact.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Montiel.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He has found the way through. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. And here's Alvarez.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And he's being shifted off it. Oh, that's a very decent ball. There's the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
And it's made its way to him. Paredes. Oh, this looks sharp. He's on it. Can he get away? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tagliafico. Tagliafico purring through the gears.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
I think the scoreline probably is a fair reflection of the first half. If there is perhaps one criticism I can make, it would be the wastefulness in front of goal. You really ought to be putting those chances away. They have to make up for that.
Argentina are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And so the action is resumed.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you do well, keep it going.
Great chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. McAllister. Now it's Gonzalez. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Martinez. Argentina are still that goal to the good. Gonzalez looking understandably energised after his goal. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Threads one in. Now this could be a chance. Can he finish? Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So that's two now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Messi. Decent chance! Oh, the ball's run. Oh, he's been caught napping. Backward it goes. Gonzalez is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Tries to play it through. Oh, super ball. And the shot! And it's there! It's all becoming so easy. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Argentina find a position of real... He's had a shot! It's anyone's ball now. And he should have made it 4.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
The pull. And a chance! That's another chance! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Garnacho. It'll be a throw-in. Ayagun. Might be danger here. Five minutes to add. Over to the right flank. Can he get it through? Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Cleared without hesitation. Now that looks a decent ball. Takes a shot! And a neat finish! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
And his manager couldn't look.
And that is as far as it goes. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action. That's a cute ball. That has been knocked clear. Rice. And that is expertly dealt with. And it's Bellingham. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Might want to be careful there.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, good spread. Now it's Saka. Now, can they get him away? Palmer. And he's certainly onside here. And this is Kane! Goal, England! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Number 9.
England break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Oh, such a clever touch. Can he latch on to this? England already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Kane tries to get it clear. Chance here to counter. Good ball, good take. And he's got the beating of his man. And he's in on goal. Goes down, but nothing given. Can he get on the end of this? Tries to pass it through. That has ended up in no man's land. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Passing is crisp and sharp. He shifted it to the flank. He's picked his way through. Rice. Bellingham. Spread it left. Foden. And this is Kane. Shot a goal! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
England are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
He's being urged to shoot. Place it in low.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
England sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Knocks it out wide. Palmer.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Rice. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That's a nicely shaped ball. That's put paid to the danger. It's a really well-measured ball. Foden does really well to win the ball there. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. Chance to deliver. Nice interception, well timed. Foden can clear it away. Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. Iceland ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Now it's Foden, and he's definitely onside. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, right place, right time. Rice. And it's Stones. Palmer. He is through here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Looking for the run. Tries a shot! And that's a sharp finish.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
After 74 minutes is
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
10.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Palmer. Number 25.
And this is Kane.
Lewis Skelly. Number 11.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Pese. Number 14. Colwell. Number 25.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Substitution in progress.
And this is Kane.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
England moments now away from tries from distance. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's a fine interception.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
2 minutes to be added on. Kane proves, and the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Kane claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Peter, certainly is a very exciting talent. A natural right winger. We all know about his technique, but he's very impressive.
And the finish! Goal! And what a start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Singapore make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to pass it through. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's picked his way through. It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? It's a throw-in. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he whips it across.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
It's gone for a throw-in. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Pedri.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lovely bit of skill. Space for him to turn and look. Pedri. Oh, sweet feet. That's a good ball out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Pedri. Pedri. Looking to play him in. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Spain with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. There's the header! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Deftly away. Was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. This is the time you need that pace.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Spain finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Spain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Pedro Porro. That is lovely. Spain still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Has a look and plays it forward. Played out to the left flank. He's in a great position here. Big chance! Well, that looks a decent ball.
Spain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Ruiz. That's going wide left. Oh, that's nice. Can he finish? Off the post. And for a moment, time stood still.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. Okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
And now a sudden chance to counter. So we have further activity on the bench here. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Deftly away. Spain will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! And that could come back to haunt them.
Oyarzabal absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
Ended up in no man's land. This looks promising. Oyarzabal. That has been slung wide. Ferran Torres with the delivery. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Spain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now it's Dani Olmo. Pedri. Nicely weighted ball. That is a brilliant interception.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Singapore clearly now in lead preservation mode. He's in plenty of space here. And there goes the final whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think it's one of these games where both have plenty to think about. I don't think it was by design the game ended this way, a listless loss and unconvincing win, depending on which perspective you want to look at it from.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're very much on the way now. Mbappe! An early chance there, first of the game.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Now, this could be a chance. Traumeri, Olise. France can try it again now. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. He's on it, can he get away? Nicely spread. Now the ball in. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Hernandez. Rabiot. And it's Koundé. Mbappe! That's put pay to the danger. Traumeri. And here's Mbappe. Deftly away. Upamecano. That has not gone well. No goals as yet. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, just a keeper now. Oh, this is a great position. There's the shot! And it's a goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
France have experienced a minor shock to the system. It's one they didn't need. Tries a shot! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Rabiot. And it's Dembele. He's in a good position here. Chance for a shot! Goal! France! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
France leading now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And the counter is on. Olise. This might spell danger. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's quick to return it. And the shot! And he's stuck it away. They are purring, truly purring. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is...
That's it, 45 minutes up.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. And we are back underway. And it's Camavinga. Real chance! That's another chance! And he's quick to snatch it back. Mbappe. Engages and forces him off the ball. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Now it's Dembele. Oh, that's neat. And it's Tchouaméni. That's a lovely, neat pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
What's going wide left? Shot could be on. He slings it in. And he was alert to it. Dembele. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Mbappe, he is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Koundé. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Koundé. Camavinga. Shot at goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are disappearing out of sight! Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
France visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Throw in. And that's it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. Who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Nuno Mendes here, I think, will be very important, Peter, particularly if they start to spread the play, because he's excellent in one-on-one positions, both attacking and defending. So I'd expect him to have some of that cutting edge in the team, making himself a great option when they've got possession.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And we're underway. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. And that was asking for too much.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Rafael Leao. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Pedro Neto supplying the width on this right-hand side. And it's Vitinha. Played out wide. Vitinha. And here's Neto. Bruno Fernandes. Good ball, good take. Rafael Leao!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Bruno Fernandes. Caresses it through. Defending of the desperate variety. He's having a pop! And that was too close for comfort.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
So it is still 0-0. Bernardo Silva, and it's Vitinha. Nicely spread. Pedro Neto. Diogo Dalot has it out wide and in space. Looking for the run. Now they could break here. He is through here. Nice bit of trickery. Can he finish? And it's... there it is! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Cyprus have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's...
Decent chance! Oh, he's been caught, and again! They've scored! Simplicity itself.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Portugal with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. The midway point of the game.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Portugal are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time.
Vamos saudar os nossos rapazes com uma salva de palmas.
That gets us going once more. Just eases him off the ball. Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bernardo Silva. That's destined for the flank. And he shoots! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Bruno Fernandes plays it short. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, good finish! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
And it's Vitinha. And here's the chance to counter. Space for him to turn and look.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
That has not gone well. Castanos. Distributed tidily. No, not quite on the same wavelength. It's crossed into the middle. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that was very necessary. Portugal needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Portugal have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. So can they do it again? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Engages and forces him off the ball. Cyprus have the chance to go the other way. Foot in. Portugal making further changes here, and in quick succession. Bruno Fernandes taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
It's good to see that, Peter. He put in a very good day's work, and you can't do a lot more. It's a well-deserved...
Big chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bernardo Silva. Oh, good spread.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Matheus Nunes. Nicely weighted ball. He's in a great position here. And it's Vitinha. There's the shot!
Está acontecendo uma substituição.
Corner number 3 coming up. Gonzalo Ramos! And now a sudden chance to counter. João Felix.
Vamos ter 5 minutos de compensação.
Played out towards the right wing. Mendes does really well to win the ball there. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there goes the final whistle. Portugal have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The strains of the national anthem of Brazil.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Things already rolling. Now, can they get him away? It's a goal kick. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Douglas Luiz. Linton. Savinho.
Oh, great feat, that.
Danilo looking to receive it in space. Savinho. Good ball, good take.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Stood up well to him there. Now it's João Pedro. Linton! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Brazil have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
He's in a great position here. Tries to play it through. He can run onto that. He's found the way through. Savinho. And it's Guimaraes. It's Neymar! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. Neymar with the short one. Carlos Augusto. He'll try from distance! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Carlos Augusto really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
That's destined for the flank. Now it's João Pedro. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
João Pedro showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Douglas Luiz. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. João Pedro, spread it left. Neymar. Neymar! It's loose. That's another chance. Goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Brazil are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Neymar. Oh, that's nice. Now it's Douglas Luiz. Joelinton. And the finish! It's hit the upright. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Brazil looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed. Savinho, and it's Joelinton. In with the challenge. And he's forced to go back. Spread out to the left. Oh, can he get onto this? That could spell trouble. João Pedro. He is having a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Bruno Guimaraes. Carlos Augusto. And he skips past his man. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Neymar. Brazil are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And he's quick to return. And the shot! And again! Well taken goal. But, oh, it's offside.
The decision came a little late because the referee initially didn't see the assistance flag, but it's the right call.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Guinea choosing to make the first change.
Teremos uma substituição.
Carlos Augusto. And it's Douglas Luiz. Bruno Guimaraes. Joelinton. And it's Carlos Augusto. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now that looks a decent ball. Well, they can break here. Oh, that's neat. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Joelinton being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
It's good to see that, Peter. He put in a very good day's work, and you can't do a lot more. It's a well-deserved rest.
Brazil have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Oh, that's a key interception. Brazil are coasting towards victory. Oh, good spread. Neres. Oh, that's fabulous. And a chance! Oh, no, a quite unbelievable miss.
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
5 minutes to add. Neymar. It's a pretty loose pass. Done delicately. No luck with that dink over the top. Knocks it into space. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Brazil pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. João Pedro claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How do you look back on the game then? So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So, time for the anthems. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, Peter, you can dress it up any way you like, but we all know what we're in for.
And there's no point trying to pretend otherwise. No disguising the edginess that's swirling around us here.
No, these teams only know one way to play each other.
It is a true heavyweight clash. So things are underway. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. Impressive jump! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Arnautovic is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
The most accurate pass. Oh, now here's a good battle. Bicep getting up there! No, not the best of headers. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, David Alaba, one of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much positional awareness and intelligence. He can basically do a job anywhere on this pitch. He's got fabulous technique too, especially with his delivery in and around the area. He'll be eyeing up any set plays the opposition concede in that defensive third.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Ter Stegen gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Wirtz venturing down the left. Now it's Gregoric.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Great ball, and he's in here. Wirtz. Germany yet to have an attempt on goal. Posch. It's a really well-measured ball. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Baumgartner. No foul, says the referee. Now it's Musiala. Real chance here. Real chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Germany really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Posch. And a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Ball played for Baumgartner. Danso. And he is deftly away. And it's in! No, flags up on the far side.
Yeah, spot on, although he takes issue with that.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Gregoric. And he was quick to react. Wirtz. Alaba. Oh no, what has happened here? He's found a way through. Stiller. And he shoots! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So there was the first half.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. The second half is up and running.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder...
Andrik! He's got a goal! It is an explosive start to the second half. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Number 23, Andrik.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Adeyemi.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Now it's Havertz. Distributed tidily.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Lima. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Gregoric.
Austria really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's made its way to him. Oh, good ball!
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And it's Stiller. Now it's Havertz. Oh, super ball! Decent chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Number 10.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Adeyemi. Number 16. Stiller.
Germany are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half, and the score is 1-0. He won't be happy with that one.
Number 5. Gross. Substitution in progress.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for options for movement, and he's managed to get free, and he whips it in, and that should get the job done. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Goes for a shot. In he goes again. Oh, wow, that's crazy. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
86 minutes is number 8.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And here's Havertz. Goretzka. Look at the space here. Shot, surely! You've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he hit that sweetly.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Oh, good effort! And kept out by... Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Coming on the field is...
So here we go then, extra time is coming up.
Substitutions
The
taking
hostilities
place.
have already resumed. Germany pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Grilic. Oh, good-looking ball, neatly clipped into space. That's put pay to the danger. Yep, it's a corner.
Substitution.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Goretzka gets it away. Germany have the chance to go the other way. This looks promising. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That pass isn't the best. Pass somewhat off target. So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break.
Watch the screen for an information.
Well, nobody
bulletin
wants to
from the
settle for
regional
this, of
police
course, but
department.
everyone is running nigh on empty. Is there going to be a moment to win it? And we're off for the final time. They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Takes a shot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Substitution for Germany.
It's their second corner of the game.
Kai Havertz. Coming on to replace him.
There's the
is
clearance.
Number 9.
And now a sudden chance to counter. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And he's been shifted off it. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. And that has left him in a heap. Gross, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that's fabulous. Pavlovic. Now it's Goretzka. Oh, nice touch. Nicely spread.
There will be 1 minute.
Oh, that's
added
nice.
time.
Oh, this is Gnabry. And he's gone backward here. Spread to the right. And this is Gnabry. Now this could be a chance. Two sides absolutely inseparable, and we know what's coming. 90 minutes and then another 30, and Jim, here we are.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
So time to shake the weariness out of those limbs and to engage with focus. It's penalty kicks. 1-0.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
That's a brilliant read.
I think some mind games were played there, Peter. It certainly did the trick.
Germany with the chance to go 2 up. Up by 2. 2 up.
Well, this is effectively a very welcome cushion, Peter.
So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. Oh, Cooley does it.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Germany are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be. And he puts it away. Will that prove decisive?
A great position now, but still work to be done. It was well disguised, that gave no inkling as to where he was going on that.
This to double their advantage. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, I think the keeper did very well to stay upright until the very end.
Schmidt, 4th in their queue. Oh, he's managed to get it through the keeper. We're tied at 3 each. Now it is the turn of the captain.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? Saved! And that will be that! So in the end, they just about prevailed. All the emotional torture and travails, worth it in the end. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.